A trigger in Zapier represents the event that kicks off your automation sequence. In our case, our trigger is the form submission. Once our client has submitted the form, that will trigger the creation of a new site. Let's set up the trigger for our Zap. First, click Trigger and look up Paperform, which is the service we use to create our intake form. Next, click the Trigger Event dropdown and select the New Form Submission option. We're going to connect your Paperform account to Zapier next. Under Account, click Connect a New Account. This window will appear prompting you to enter an API token. To locate this, please head back to the site that hosts Paperform and visit Paperform's account settings. Once in the Settings view, look for the Developer item in the side menu. We'll want to create a new access token. Make sure to give it a name. Quick tip before we move forward. If you're connecting multiple forms to Zapier, it's a good idea to save your API token somewhere safe for easy access later. Once you leave this screen, you won't be able to view or copy the key again. Copy the access token and head on back to Zapier to complete the connection. Click Continue to select the form you wish to connect to your flow. If you have multiple forms in Paperform like I do, make sure you're connecting to the right one. Click Continue. Before we jump into testing the trigger, there's one important thing we need to do first. For the trigger test to return data, you've got to have at least one form response record to work with. If you haven't done so yet, just head back to your form, fill in the fields with some sample data, and submit your response. Then click Test Trigger to complete the setup. Once you see records here, choose the one you want to work with and hit Continue with Selected Record when you're ready to move forward. If everything goes smoothly, you'll see a pop-up inviting you to connect to another app or service. And that's it. We've got our trigger set up, and now we're all set to add the actions that will happen once a new form submission comes through.